Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the State Palace Theater, great venue here in New Orleans, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between Tommy Morrison and Smokin' Joe Frazier.
3 losses from Grevette, Tommy the Duke Morrison. And his opponent across the ring. His professional record stands at 32 wins, 27 by way of knockout, and 4 defeats. Hailing out of Beaufort, Smokin' Joe Frazier.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Good combination on the 1-2 by Morrison. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. An accurate left by Joe Frazier. Scored well up top. Morrison's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Well, we've been waiting all week to call this one. Teddy, what kind of fight are you expecting?
Well, the kind of guys that they get insulted if you miss them, Joe.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Not able to connect with the uppercut.
Don't stay away.
Tommy Morrison's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Get in there.
This is like looking in a mirror for Joe Frazier. He's going up against the guy who can really bang.
And this is where Frazier's bobbing and weaving and keeping those gloves up. That has to be respected. He has to pay attention to that. He already knows he has power. He has to respect the other man.
Frazier's crushed by a big right hand. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Boy, as bad off as Frazier was just moments ago, and all of a sudden the tables turn. Tommy Morrison's rocked. Big shot there. He is floored by a big uppercut.
One, two, three.
Morrison's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Joe Frazier's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Morrison's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. End of round 1. Frazier's, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Tommy Morrison's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
That was a nice hook that landed that time by Morrison. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
How about that left hand? Solid right by Tommy Morrison. Frazier's left now getting into the mix. A crushing 2-punch combo by Morrison. Thought he had his target. Tommy Morrison's absorbing a left, and yet another big shot comes in. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
One, two, three, four, five.
Morrison's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Joe Frazier's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook.
Keep working it there. Keep working the movement. Watch the hook.
Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Very accurate two-punch combo by Morrison. And that's the end of round 2. He can't see out of that eye, Teddy. It is swollen shut, and now the ref is taking a look.
And he should be taking a look, and I think he's going to bring the doctor up pretty soon to look at it himself.
Zones in on that overhand right. Frazier's taking a lot of punishment, maybe too much punishment for an experienced referee like the one we have in there today to just keep on watching.
Yeah, you would expect him to be ready to do his job. Sometimes the job is to keep them fighting, you know, to make sure they break. Sometimes it's to stop the fight. I think it's that time now.
You're not focused. You're doing great.
No, he missed that right. Morrison's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Watch the hook. Relax.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Morrison's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Frazier's been doing a very good job landing that uppercut against his opponent. Teddy, if you're his opponent, you know that uppercut's coming. What should you be doing?
Well, exactly. You should move your head a little bit, slip a little bit.
Big, big shot he just scored with. Some way, somehow, he's got to try to get up. Morrison's down, and he looks to be out.
Now we're going to see what's inside this man.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Get up.
Teddy, this is the stuff of legend right now. He is hurt badly, but still he fights on.
You know, this is what Customato, my mentor, used to talk about. He used to say, Teddy, when you got two tough guys, but one's a little smarter, well, then he becomes twice as tough.
Final 10 seconds. Morrison's got a cut. We can see that he's bleeding from his mouth, and that can be a real problem. People don't realize it, but that can be a big, big problem. Frazier's up on Teddy's scorecard, 3 rounds to zip, but still obviously a lot can happen at this point forward. Good job fighting from the outside. Frazier's right hand scores well. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Morrison's going with a completely different style now. Teddy, I don't know that that's necessarily the bad thing, but clearly he's thinking to himself, hey, I was just knocked down. I got to change something.
Yeah, sometimes you have to improvise. You know, Customato, my mentor, he used to tell me the real good ones, they make it up as they're going. Right now, he's making it up as he goes.
Fine looking right hand by Morrison. Two good jabs by Joe Frazier. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Frazier's in a tough spot right here. He's going to be swallowing blood. You can see blood coming from his mouth, and that can really cut his win. Well Well-targeted two-punch combo by Joe Frazier. Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Move your head.
Huge left hand from Smokin' Joe. Seconds to go in the fourth. Good right hand. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. And round 4 comes to an end.
Don't stand.
Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Morrison's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes the guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Nice.
Morrison's proving to be elusive. Morrison's combination punching is working well here. Flush right hand to the head. Joe Frazier's tagged by that power punch.
Use the ring. Use the ring.
Joe Frazier with the big hook. Nice work on the right hand by Morrison. And he engages in the clinch. Morrison's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Frazier's able to land a good, solid left hand. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Tommy Morrison. Oh, the beating has ended. That is enough unanswered punches. The ref stops it. It's a TKO victory. You gotta defend yourself, and he was taking a bad,